Hey, what's good, everybody? Happy Thursday. Paul here, Left Coast Model Car Builds. We're back with our Throwback Thursday, kind of piggybacking from our last one. I believe we did a 62 Corvette, if I remember right. So what we got here is a 61 Corvette hardtop. So I believe for the 61 kits, this era, this is how most of the boxes looked. And then you had the labeling here with the actual kit and part number. Box art was really cool back then, showing you the custom parts. Again, the custom there. A couple different style of builds out that, most of the kits had, being 3-in-1s. Normally a race, a custom, and a stock. And then your main box art, which was your customizing kit. SMP and AMT. So give me a second here. I'm going to get the parts. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. So here's the contents of the kit. Now, this was not necessarily started. I believe the block was glued together. That's about it. You can see the old white walls. Cool chrome tree there with stock custom parts, a little bit of racing parts. You got this stand you can build if you're building a show car. So let's kind of get some of that out of the way. Got a steering wheel. Got our hard top options. So here's some of the custom pieces along with some of the parts for the stand. You'll kind of see those as we tap into the instructions there in a minute. Let's see some of that. Got our glass, tail lights, headlights, all important stuff. As you probably noticed, I think we talked about in the past, we kind of like to have the parts bagged and separated. Your hood, some fin brake drums. Got your dashboard. A couple other pieces here. Kind of cool. Got our axles, radiator, engine, all that fun stuff. Battery, hose. All right, let's check out some of this chrome here. I got the custom wheels, stock caps, really cool. Some of the other parts in there. Cool stuff. Yeah, as I said, I can't say enough. I'm a fan of these old originals. So here we got the body, the interior tub, the chassis. Nice detail. Nice kind of crisp plastic, the lines. Things really nice on these old originals. So what we were doing here, didn't realize till I pulled this out. This is one friend of ours from Oregon, Kevin, was over. He was down for a N&L. He was helping us work on hinging this. You see the tubing, the rod, and how it's all set in there. So it's kind of roughed in, but really cool. Always telling you, there's always stuff when you get with a friend that builds models that you guys can show each other stuff. He'll show me how to bend these and how he does it, and it was a good time. Always fun getting with my buddy Kevin when he's around, talking shop, working on stuff. It's really cool. So if he sees this, thank you, Kevin. Appreciate the help. Kevin's been a longtime friend, showing me stuff on modeling, gosh, ever since I was a kid. So I always appreciate that. Really good guy. That's the underside. Now let's check out our decals here. It's pretty cool. Got the moon eyes, old school stuff. Got your panel decals, make it look like a little faded paint job, some flames. She had some gauges too back then. Cool. Now, this is kind of cool the way they did this. Get your SMP, got your race version, your custom version, and your stock version back there in the corner. Walks you through everything back here. Other available kits back then. Bubble top, that would be cool. Looking at all the custom options back here. Display shelf instructions. Yeah, really cool they did this back then. Very neat. All right, well that wraps up our kit review. Let me put this away and I'm going to go ahead and grab our book, go through some custom stuff. Give me 1 second. All right, so here's the book I brought out. Not necessarily an old book, but definitely focuses on some older customs. You'll see some newer stuff in here as well. But man, do I love that 58 right there. That is just a sweet, sweet Impala. I'd love to build one similar to that. Then you open it up. We got a super nice 59 Impala. Really cool. Or not Impala, I'm sorry, El Camino. Really nice though. Kind of go through Oakland and Sac, custom rods, staying stock, or so it would seem. Swinging 60s, the classic custom styles of the 30s, 40s, and 50s. Yeah, really cool book here. And the back cover, actually I think on the inside there's a really nice Buick in here that I have seen in different magazines over the years. Really cool build. Very nice Merc right there. Let's see how clean that interior is. So you'll see a lot of silver, pearl white Naga hides on those early customs, 50s, 60s. They just tend to really set off the colors. You know, a lot of candies, a lot of pearls. Little custom touches they're talking about. The beginning of fins. Swap meet shopping, I mean, that was a big thing back then. From what I hear from some of the older folks is they didn't have access to all the stuff we got here, you know. Hero Hada Merc, really nice. If you like customs, you probably have heard that or seen it, or you are familiar with it. It's a nice ride there. See a lot of custom touches on that. Really cool stuff. 56 Packard taillights. You'll see those a lot in those earlier customs. Really cool shot right there. Very neat. That whole culture back then was just really cool. The 50s, 60s, 70s. Really neat car culture. The swinging 60s, custom cars in a changing America. That it was, as I understand. I can't say I wasn't there. So this is just beautiful here. Very clean. Seen that in a number of magazines. Super clean car right there. A lot of nice kind of subtle touches throughout that. Gotta have your pinstriping. Yeah, very cool car right there. Yeah, I've seen that in a number of magazines, a lot of articles on it. Just really cool. I mean, that's just a sweet style right there. Another cool kind of mild custom street cruiser. Got the caddy tail lights in the 58 Impala. That was a popular thing to do. It's that white and red interior. Then you got some custom construction work. Big shop or back alley garage. The aim is still the same. Yeah, probably a lot of similarity to that today. All those shops sure do. Some of them are set up really nice. Really cool stuff. There's that 59 El Camino again. Very nice. Kind of mild custom. See the emblems. Door handles, locks are all gone. It's been cleaned up, lowered. You got the, looks like the 4-bar Lancers. Caps on there. Really cool. There's your Packard tail lights again. There's the back of that 58. Really nice. Just a sweet ride. See some lake pipes there. Some more white in those interiors, mixed with the orange in that car. Stained stock, or so it would seem. So this is kind of a cool, I mean, I like to build my models to a similar style where you just have some nice subtle changes. You know, where a quick glance you might think, oh, it's just a stock that's been lowered. Kind of like that El Camino I put up the other day. You know, it looks like it could just be lowered with the mags. Then you start to notice the door handles, locks, emblems have been taken off. Body's been smoothed over. Stuff like that. There's a cool custom. Cruise nights. Everybody loves those, right? I love them. Even when the car stays in, I have a blast just going out, seeing what's out there. Little custom touches there. At first glance might look stock, then you realize there's a lot of work in there forming that tail light. And then around the headlight and grills there. Then you got your bloodshot eye. A lot of artists, you'll see flaming eyes, flying eyes. Really cool stuff. Pinstriping. Oh, it's really cool touches on cars. There's your white interior with some piping, kind of matches the car, pulls it all in together, really nice. There's that wagon, newer custom, but a lot of nice work there. Custom rods in the mild style. Some nice paint work there to offset probably a nice mild custom. Nice caddy there with some nice little custom touches to it. That's a sweet T-bird there. Nice little cruise night somewhere. There you go, early 50s Chevy. Nice little Riviera there. 65. Really cool. Rivies make nice hot rods, mild customs, low riders, great canvas for paint. Here you see scallops, flames. Really cool. Custom grill. A shoebox Ford. Those make nice customs, mild customs as well. There's a nice early 50s Chevy. Newer style custom, but really nice. See the French tail lights. Car shows, Oakland and Sacramento. Those are definitely two of probably the best shows out there. Although Oakland is out in Pomona now. But I remember growing up, going out there to a number of Oakland Roadster shows. Really cool stuff. I'm glad my pops took me out to those things when I was little. I don't know if I was as excited back then, but now I look back and I'm glad I went. There's pretty wild custom stuff there. There's a sweet older style custom, really clean. Look at that. That's nice what they did there on those tail lights. Really clean. Old custom there. If you're into old customs, you've seen that before. And there's a wild wagon right there. Look at that. A lot of work. That's pretty sweet. Beautiful paint on that. Nice pearl in there. This is cool. I remember seeing this in the magazines when it first hit. That was a really popular car. Pretty crazy the way they did that. Love the paint. A little bit of a fade, some flames. There's a sweet T-bird right there. Very nice. And we wrap it up with a pretty wild 55 Nomad. Pretty crazy there. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this session of our Throwback Thursday. Let me know what you think, and we will see you next Thursday with another one. And we got some other videos coming as well, so keep an eye out. Take care, guys.